Hey, what's up, you guys? It's the boy Bez9595 here to really give you a little piece of me today. I don't really usually go that personal in my videos, but I'm thinking to myself today, why not? I want to share a little bit of me with y'all, so let's get started. Okay, hey, you guys, it's your boy Bez9595 here. I'm just here to really give y'all a little piece of me. I am a vegetarian, as you all may have known who follow me on Instagram or other social media websites. I actually became a vegetarian this fall, mid-October, I believe. Before then, I was a pescatarian. So the reasons I personally became a vegetarian are really for ethical reasons. During the process of me actually becoming a pescatarian, I was in the middle of doing a lot of documentary research and online studies and things like that because I was really doing some research mainly on how civilizations throughout the past have really done some really harsh and inhumane things to other humans based on not being able to empathize with them. So I was thinking to myself, oh, that's terrible. But then after watching documentaries such as Food Inc. and different documentaries on the fur trade, I was thinking to myself, oh, we're really doing this on a different scale to a species that, is not the same as us because we're really not able to empathize with them, obviously, because they have no way of verbally expressing themselves like we do. So animals, I feel like we have definitely lost touch with any sympathy towards the situation that they're going through. The main reason I, of course, decided to go vegetarian as an African American would be ethical reasons. And then you also have your own reasons that y'all could decide to go vegetarian. In fact, I'm probably going to list them out right now. Number one, I think the number one reason you should go vegetarian is because of ethical reasons. Like I said, the food industry, as far as livestock and things like that, there are so many issues with different practices that goes on. Like chickens are the most abused animals within this whole scenario. They go through many cruelty things like getting their beaks plucked off. In fact, if y'all probably did any research on the offspring of chicken, y'all would notice that male chicks are actually basically killed within a day after they hatch because the poultry industry doesn't really have that much of a need for male chicks. So I mean, they grind them up, they put them in huge containers sometimes with carbon monoxide. Actually, carbon monoxide would actually be a better alternative than just grinding them up, but unfortunately carbon monoxide isn't really used as often as the grinding method. So things like that, just that one example, it's just like something so innocent for something that we don't really need. We don't need animal protein to thrive and be healthy. um the number two reason I would say for you to go vegetarian or vegan would definitely be for health reasons. I mean, okay, so that feeling you get after eating a lot of red meat or things like that. Meat is the only substance that a human can eat that really contains cholesterol. As you probably know, plants don't make cholesterol, y'all. So plant proteins and different veggies like that aren't going to really do as much harm towards your body. Really, we overestimate the amount of meat that we need to eat. Like I was mentioning earlier, beans are a great source of protein. When I actually became vegetarian, it really gave me the opportunity to really expand my dietary horizons. I'm eating so many different veggies and different fruits, mushrooms, which actually are a fungus, and different things like that. It's really gonna really be fun for y'all when y'all actually do start, if you decide to really just experiment with different foods and things like that. I know it was really fun for me. Y'all probably like that very much. The only thing though I would have to say is that when you do become a vegetarian, you're definitely going to watch how many carbs you eat. When I became, excuse me, when I actually became a vegetarian, my issue was I was definitely eating more carbs to replace the meat that was in my meals. So instead of eating like a piece of fish or a piece of chicken, I just replaced it with noodles. And looking back in hindsight, that's probably why I gained like 9 pounds. Excuse me. That's probably why I gained like 9 pounds in the process of me becoming a vegetarian. So I mean, try to replace that meat with like a hearty protein like beans or another mix of vegetables or things like that, and you'll be good. You know, just pay attention to your diet, and really if y'all want to do some research on that, you can actually Google a vegan food pyramid. Yeah, there's actually one specifically for vegans, which vegetarians can also use. Environmentally, the meat industry is very detrimental. Um, let's get this scenario out. Of course, you have a cow. Not only are you putting harm to the environment by just producing all the methane and all the fecal matter that the cow produces itself, and what are you gonna do with all this stuff from the pens and things like that? Are you just gonna throw it away? You have to put it somewhere, and these things end up contaminating lakes and just really are very harsh towards any environment in which this kind of agriculture goes around. So other than that, like I was saying, when you have the cow, you have to think about how much land you're taking to raise the cow. And then you have to think about how much land it takes to produce the food that feeds the cow. So you have the land that it takes to feed the animal, then the land that the animal stays on, and then all the debris and things that the animal produces that really go into the environment, and then the amount of energy it takes to move this animal protein once the animal is slaughtered from place to place, and the amount of refrigeration it takes to do that. So the whole meat industry is a huge, huge energy consumer, land consumer, and resource consumer. And I'm not even mentioning the water uses and things like that. So I mean, the environment, do some research on it. You'll definitely see how it would improve if we all did go vegan or vegetarian, if it was only for a day. I am in the process of actually thinking about going vegan because, as y'all probably know, I still do drink milk and eat eggs, but I am actually trying to transition a little bit. I just got cashew milk the other week, and I'm continuously trying to grow. You're gonna make mistakes, of course, but everyone does. Like, it's a whole learning thing going vegetarian or vegan. But yeah, when you do actually buy milk, even though it's not meat, you're still actively I'm trying to think of the word right now. You're actively you're putting your funds into an industry in which is not humane, because milk is of course produced by a cow, but when you have a cow that produces milk, you're gonna have the cow to get pregnant for it to allow its body to produce milk. And for every calf, half of them are really slaughtered within 3 days of being born. Like after the cow has its baby, if it's a male baby, the industry doesn't need male baby calves. As y'all probably know, veal is of course these male baby calves that are being slaughtered because of no need for them in the dairy industry. So when you do drink milk, you're really adding to that. The same thing with eating eggs to an extent. Well, yes, yeah. The same thing with eating eggs. When you do have eggs, you have to think about the whole process I was telling you about with the chickens and them laying male eggs and male chicks. You're just really adding to the process. And after hen lays its eggs and just isn't able to lay them anymore, that's when the hen gets retired, and of course it eventually gets slaughtered. So either way, the animal will die. So it's just a bad story in general. I mean, buying eggs and milk may seem innocent, but it's really not, unfortunately. Unless you like buy them from a no slaughter farm, which is actually something I was trying to do, but I couldn't really find any. Even searching the www World Wide Web, it wasn't really there. But those are my top reasons I think that you should maybe consider going vegetarian or vegan. If you have any questions, hit me up. I'm definitely here to support anyone who's thinking about it. Yeah, it was cool talking to you, YouTube. Peace out.